I'm gonna give you this quick little video about Empire. I'm gonna start by saying this. They did too much when they tried to make us care about a character that we just barely met like 2 episodes ago. I'm talking about Jamal and his boyfriend Kai. Kai is missing. They went through all these flashbacks about how they met, and you know, Jamal was just sulking and going through all of this carrying on. And the thing about it is that would have really been touching if we knew this boy. We don't know him. We don't know him. We don't know what he's about. We don't know in it. We just saw him. We just met him, and barely. So they had this whole big, like the entirety of the episode, we were supposed to be having our heartstrings pulled because Kai is missing. They can't find him. It's been 48 hours. He hasn't been in touch. And I don't care because I don't know him. I mean, I care on the level of, oh my gosh, a human being is missing, what a shame. But as far as a character that is known and beloved, it don't mean diddly biddly bop to me, honey. I don't care. It just, that whole thing was on my nerves, the whole episode. So Jamal and Kai met out at a club in London. Somebody had drugged Jamal. Kai told him. Jamal didn't believe him for whatever reason. If somebody tell me, I think your drink is drugged, I'd be like, oh, okay, thank you, sis. And I put the drink right on down. That's that. That's literally that on that. But I don't trust nobody, so different. He took Jamal, I guess, to either his house or to one of their houses, honey. Jamal woke up, first thing he saw on his phone was a picture of he and Kai being escorted out of him being escorted. Ooh, a dead animal, Lord. Him and Kai God, Jesus, this is why I pre-record. I'm on YouTube, whatever, the YouTube camera, and I'm trying to talk, but I stutter. Who cares? Kai was escorting him out of the club, and he went up to Kai and said, well, you were trying to get notoriety. Is that why you drugged me? And da-da-da-da. And Kai was like, girl, ain't nobody got time for you. I just felt bad for you because you were being taken advantage of, and I don't go for that. Girl, where are you turning at? There's nowhere to turn here. You gonna make a U-turn? There's nothing there, girl. Okay, do you. I'm gonna scoot on by you because, like, you just... a mess. But yeah, so Kai kind of just ignored all of his antics and foolishness and was like, girl, ain't nobody got time. I was just trying to do the right thing. From that, they built a relationship, and they've been together for 2 years. But again, we don't know this boy, so I don't feel any particular kind of way about him being missing, aside from the fact that, oh no, a human being is missing. The other big plot point was Mario made it onto the show. I know JQ, the number one, was just, living his best life, looking at his man on the television. I mean, it was alright. Hey Mario, it's been a while. Good to see you. If we could bring Sammy back, that'd be cool, since we just, bringing back the girls of past. But Sammy, I don't know, he be getting on my nerves on Instagram. I don't even follow him, but sometimes he pops up because folks repost him, and he be talking about like lying hard and being your best self, and I just be like, ooh girl, the ghetto. But anyway, Mario apparently works at a mechanic shop or whatever, so Cookie and Portia done went on down there, and they talking to Mario, and he like, I prayed for a sign and I got it. And then she said, well, we want to sign you now. And he said, I prayed for a sign and I got two signs. And she said, 2 signs. Here come Becky out of nowhere. And I'm just like, girl, nobody cares. I really hate this season because it's making me not like Becky. And I want to like Gabourey Sidibe. I want to like her characters. I can't do Portia's. I can't do Precious. She was all right on American Horror Story, but Queenie ain't that interesting. And now I gotta look at her over on this season of Empire and be aggravated. Anyway, they trying to, they both trying to sign him, and he got 2 options he has to choose. He's LaToya Luckett, torn in between the 2, cause I really want to be with you, but they keep telling me I should leave you alone. I can't do too much of a vocal right now. I'm tired. But the point remains. So you know, he's mulling over the 2 contracts. Cookie tells him, go on over and meet with Empire, see what they're gonna offer you, but don't sign nothing until, you know, you come see what I can do for you. So he goes over to Empire. They give him, you know, lights, camera, and action. It really was the Emerald City. They showed the boy the Emerald City from The Wiz. We can do this and we can do that, and Vogue, work, fierce, and look at our cameras, and we put together this mock-up of what your career will look like, and we made this remix of your song, and look at all this goodness we have. And you know, it was his wildest dreams. He was enthralled. But he goes over to Cookies, and you know, he's like, y'all feel more like home. Y'all feel more regular. Like, y'all feel I'm more comfortable with you. But before I sign this contract, let me run it over with my sister. Because he kept talking all episode, my sister. And I'm like, well, who is the sister? Doggone it. What, is she a lawyer? Why is we running everything with our sister like this? You grown. You a grown hoe. Cookie went over to drop off some paperwork and met the sister. Now, this really confused me. Because it felt like they were trying to make us feel something again. The sister's on a walker. She has 2 legs. She's able to move them. She just moves slowly. To me, that's not enough. And you know, the way I'm phrasing this sounds harsh, but honestly, people on walkers are people. They're fine. She alright. You know, it's not like she's on a ventilator, and if they don't make the money, then they gonna pull the plug and she gonna die. She's on a walker. People in wheelchairs and walkers are just regular people. They're just in wheelchairs and walkers. It don't make no sense. It's crazy to me. Like, they really tried to frame this up like the sister was, you know, in a coma or needed 24-hour care or palliative care. Like, she get ready to go on to glory. And so he needs money ASAP. And it's like, she's just on a walker, girl. She needs a hip surgery. She'll make it. But that touched Cookie all down deep in her heart, honey. And she told Becky to take the boy. You know, I'm gonna hand him over to you. You know, get him to sign the contract and make sure you get him a really great starting bonus. And Becky's like, yes, I will do that, Cookie. I'll take him and I'll treat him the best. And it's like, well, girl, you just glad because you won. Is all that is. Where's the light? So don't look at me, girl. I look a raggedy fool. But yeah, she tells him, you know, tells Becky to take the boy and have you to get him the signing bonus because they need money ASAP. She goes and tells Lucius, and Lucius is like, what? Why would you? I know he needed money ASAP, but we need money ASAP too. And you're mistreated and do. And he in the kitchen, you know, frying up some eggs or whatever. The boy comes over. Mario comes over. His name was Devon. And for those of you that go way back with me, you know I went through some things with a Devon. We're best friends now, but we went through some things relationship-wise, honey. Ooh, the ghetto. But literally, that's my BFF now. So. Like, literally. But anyway, he comes by and he says he's gonna sign with, you know, Cookie and them, the family lions. And Cookie's like, well, come on, get you a plate, you hungry? And they fry him up an egg or whatever. And that's that on that. Hakeem is being Hakeem. I don't know what he did all episode. Again, I didn't take notes on this, because I didn't find myself able to care. Andre is over there being thugnificent, you know, and he done got out the clink. Now he's so hoard. He the hoardest nigga in the streets. And he popping up everywhere. His daddy popping up, and he, you know, being a thug, and his daddy is trying to take a different route, and he's saying, well, they gonna think you weak out here, and ain't nobody gonna give you no money because you done got soft out in these streets. And Lucius is like, I'm the daddy. He had to, you know, he has his weird hands. He said, I'm the daddy. And I was just like, get over those hands. You not the daddy. I'm the daddy. I was just like, girl, you disobeyed me. And I'm just like, girl, I don't care. At one point, Andre shot somebody in the knee. and got a little piece of money. They got the money out the safe. It wasn't as much money as they needed, so they, you know, he was like, I get your money ASAP. I get it soon. So hopefully they'll have some, you know, some more money coming in ASAP. But Lucius took that $2,000 and gave it to Devon for a signing bonus. And I just have a hard time. This whole episode, I had a hard time understanding what they were trying to make us feel. I'm really still having a hard time adjusting to Lucius being a decent human being. How did we get here? After he had his leg blown up and, you know, Demi Moore, Dr. Demi, was doing all the most, all of a sudden he's just a nice man. What kind of carrying on? You don't just become a nice man. That's not... It's weird. It's strange. Every bit of it's strange. Tiana's, you know, threatening to sleep with this white boy. You know, he lying, talking about the song is his, and I don't care. I don't care. They didn't give Tiana really much to do for the past 5 seasons. All she's done is come in and sing and be a time filler, and then she slept with that white woman that one time, so that they could introduce her bisexuality to us for no reason. For no reason. And then she, you know, ended up pregnant by Hakeem, but we didn't get to go through the pregnancy or anything. She just 2 years later had a baby. And now she's still singing. Like, Tiana has no point. She's just here. Very much like most of the people. Becky, Portia, they just don't have a point. They're just here. But Tiana ain't even funny. She don't even have funny lines. She just is. She exists in space and time. Anyway, girl, that was pretty much the show. If I forgot anything, put it down in the comments, and I'll say, you know, oh, sure did forget, and that'll pretty much be that. I got this pizza here that I'm finna eat, so like, comment, subscribe, and everything else, honey, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.